Hi, I'm Dasa. Please give a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe and ring the bell to get notifications of new postings. Surrender means to not spring back, to tolerate, to weather the storm, so to speak. At times it is very difficult to do so. If someone is physically attacking your mother right in front of you, for example, are you going to tolerate that? Probably not. But that's not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about are attacks upon our preconceived mental images, our material ego identities. We are only here for a very short time, so any material ego identity is a bit illusory. And in the interest of being good actors on a stage, it is best to not be overly attached to our illusory conceptions. Whatever we have gathered in the past in the way of real truth can't be taken away from us, and we may even learn something if we are silent and listen to a little criticism once in a while. On a slightly different note, but related, there is goal and there is process, where we're going and how we're going there, the destination and the journey. The goal of life is to surrender to the holy name of variegated God. The going way is humility, tolerance, and giving honor to others, Ahimsa. God is force field, yes. But more than that, God is personality, supreme personality. Force field is homogeneous. Personality is variegated. God, the Supreme Person, is dynamic and variegated. As spirit souls, we are co-equal with all other spirit souls. This idea reveals a philosophical difference between Eastern and Western religions and philosophy. Western theism postulates dominion. It is not a minor difference between co-equal and dominion. One conception leads to a harmonious attitude towards the environment. The other conception leads to the present dominant world culture. The modern move toward sustainability is bifurcated in foundational concept by these two quite different ideas. So when we hear someone speak of sustainability, we should try to be aware of which spiritual philosophy the speaker is following. The Eastern co-equal conception more likely leads to a vegan outlook, while the Western dominion conception more likely leads to organic meat. So, sustainability is not the thing. Spiritual conception is the thing. Now, the co-equal status of spiritual souls' conception, in fact, is subject to evolution of purity. What is meant by this is that for very many centuries, India was the champion and source of Ahimsa towards all. The modern vegan movement has at least some of its roots in England, as the person who coined the term vegan was from the UK, person or persons. It is no coincidence that the UK is the Western country with the strongest ties to India. In hindsight, India crafted a mass culture that went as far as it could at the time to implement a society based on Ahimsa. Subconsciously, and here's a caveat, I could be right or I could be wrong. India knew it was still exploiting cows. And so they went to great lengths to deify cows to mask deeply hidden and deep-rooted guilt for making an expedient exception to non-interference with co-equals. On the surface, though, they explained that cow was given by God to them for their use, just like the Westerners say that all animals are given by God to them for their use. However, the Ahimsa principle, based on all spirit souls are equal conception, is very deeply rooted in the Indian psyche. And one can see that the younger generation of city-dweller Indians especially When they catch the vegan conception, they catch it fully, along with all its vegan-type sustainability ramifications. Now, all of this is a little bit mundane, in view of the fact that this world is not our home, nor anyone's. So again, the spiritual conception is the thing, and not material sustainability. All glories to eternal God, and to all devotees of eternal God. And now, may God show you absolute truth and supreme beauty. Muchísimas gracias.